Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to Dr. Noor Ashikim and my fellow friends. So for today, I would like to present task 2, which is based on the recreational mathematical product that I have created in task 1. Before that, get to know me. My name is Aqilah Amani BINTI BADRUL HISHAM, and I'm from class Bahasa Melayu 2. And I'm very excited to share the progress and reflection from my previous task, which is task 1. So for this task, I was required to design a mathematical product that connects art, creativity and recreation in a meaningful way. The purpose of this project is to show how mathematics can be taught and learned in a more fun, interactive and engaging manner, not only through books or exercises like traditional before, but through activities that stimulate imagination and enjoyment. These tasks also allow me to reflect on how recreation can be used as a learning medium, especially for year 1, 2 and 3 students. It's not just about playing game, but about creating experiences that encourage critical thinking and positive attitudes toward mathematics. Through this process, I've also learned how creativity can make a big difference in educational activities. So, I've also learned to apply what I've learned before in other subject, which is gamification, to apply in making task 1 of this subject. So, the SKP that I've chosen is year 3. So, according to document standard curriculum and pentaksiran for mathematics year 3, the topic number and operation 2.1, addition within 10,000, aims to ensure that student can perform addition accurately up to 10,000. So at this level, students are expected not only to find the correct answers, but also to understand the concept behind why this addition happened. So they can apply it flexibly in different situations, like grocery shopping. So one of the key elements in this topic is the use of mental calculation or conga in Bahasa Melayu. Therefore, this strategy encourage students to think quickly, to estimate answers and strengthen their number sense without always relying on written methods or calculators. Hence, the student in our country can use calculators yet in primary school. So they need to practice mental calculation. By practicing mental calculation, students begin to see number relationship and patterns more naturally, which help them to develop deeper mathematical understanding. Okay. Furthermore, the DSKP also emphasizes that students should build confidence when dealing with numbers. Hence, we know students nowadays are very scared to learn mathematics since the number, they feel like it is hard to learn. This standard is part of the larger learning domain of numeracy skills, which focuses on understanding numbers conceptually rather than just memorizing formula. Numeracy is about making sense of numbers, of how they work, how they connect, and how they are used in everyday life. So, students are not only learning to add, but also learning the pattern of the number to solve the equation, and by doing that, they are not only learn the based on the content learning, but they also learn to solve problems logically. By the end of the lesson, students should be able to achieve 3 main learning outcomes, which is first, to add 2 numbers efficiently in their minds within 10,000, like 9,020 plus 2004. Second, to recognize number relationship and patterns that make addition easier. And the third one, to apply this skill in real life situations such as counting money, measuring the distance, or adding quantities in daily activities. This outcome reflect the purpose of mathematics in the primary curriculum, which is to develop students who can apply what they have learned in practical, meaningful ways. in other words, the goal is not just to produce the generation of students who can calculate correctly, but to nurture learners who understand why the addition, why the numbers behave the way they do, and how mathematics are used in real life. So here's the application that I choose to do the task 1, which is Scratch. Okay, so at the right side, I've put the instruction to play the game. First, we need to click the start to begin the game and use the arrow to move the character, which is Doraemon. The arrow at the bottom of your right keyboard. Okay, so the up arrow to go up, down arrow to go down, left to go left, and right to go right. So each question that you answer give 2 points when correct. If you touch the red, you lose 1 point. So there are 3 levels in this game. Okay, so here's the game. So here's the instruction. Okay, can you help me solve this number sentence? Ready? Let's start. Okay. So we need to collect all the dorayaki to answer the question. Okay. Okay, so click the start button. Okay, okay, so there's the Doraemon. Go up. Okay. Soon you collect 2,100 stamp. His friendship circle collect 305,500. 5,650. So enter. Okay, the answer is correct. So yeah, Doraemon ate 1,250 dorayaki in the morning, 1,350 at noon, and 2,400 at night. How many dorayaki did he eat that day? So 2,400 plus 1,250 and 1,350. So let me put the wrong answer. 5,000. Oh my god, that was the correct answer. Okay, so that was the red. So okay, I put the wrong answer. Okay. Oh, okay, wrong. Try again. Okay, so we need to avoid the red. So here's the 9,500. Okay, correct. So we need to go to 6, 7, 5, 4, 6, 7. So we need to go to the exit to go to the next level. Okay. So here's the exit. So here's the next level, which is level 2. Okay, Nobita scored 1,875 points in the first game, 2,667 points in the second game, and 3,174 points in the third game. How many points does he score? So when we calculate it, I think the score is 7,460. Yeah, so it's the correct answer. So yeah, Giant collected 2,345 comic books. Nobita collected 1,011, and Sunio collected 5,210. What is the total of the comic book? 8,566. Yeah, so the answer is correct. So we need to collect the other 2 dorayaki to move to the third level. So we need to avoid the red. Okay, Sunya took 1,256 selfies to school, 2,899 at home, and 3,470 during vacation. How many selfies does he take? So the answer is 7,625. Yeah, so it's correct. So we need to wait for the red. Okay, so we go to the last question. Ikisuki sold 3 3,000 laptop in January, 2,189 laptop in February, and 4,562 laptop in March. How many laptops were sold in total? So the answer is 9,751 laptops. Okay, so the answer is correct. We move to the exit. Okay, so here's the third level of the game. So I move the Doraemon to catch the dorayaki. Okay. A delivery truck carried 1,568 boxes on Monday, 2,497 boxes on Tuesday, and 3,259 boxes on Wednesday. How many boxes were delivered in total? So that was the question, and the answer, when we add all of the three numbers, okay, I got to 7,324. Is it correct? Wrong. Okay. Even for us adult, the question are quite hard when we need to do the mind calculation, which is chonga. So the next question, there are 1,864 visitors on Saturday and 2,997 visitors on Sunday at the zoo. How many visitors visited the zoo over the weekend? 4,861. Is it correct? Yeah, that is right. So we move to the third question. So we need to wait for the obstacle to go up, and the shop sold 2,136 dorayaki in the morning, 3,459 in the afternoon, and 1,587 at night. How many dorayaki were sold in one day? So 2,136 plus 3,459 plus 1,587. The answer is 7,182. Yeah, the answer is correct. So let's move to the fourth question. A train traveled 3,468 kilometers on Monday and 5,179 kilometers on Tuesday. So what is the total distance traveled in the 2 days? So the answer is 8,647 kilometers. The answer is correct. So Sunyo had 2,349 visitors on Friday, 1,887 on Saturday, and 3,526 on Sunday. How many visitors came in total? 2,449, 1,987, and 3,526. So the answer is 7,862. Yeah, the answer is correct. So here's the reason why I choose Doraemon team. There are 3 factors of why did I choose Doraemon. First, familiarity. Doraemon is a well-known character loved by children across generation. Especially in my generation, we have seen Doraemon in television. So I guess the student now also have the same interest in anime, which is Doraemon. The emotional connection creates sense of joy and curiosity of learning mathematics. Since the figure that I choose is close to them and make them feel more curiosity on what will they learn. So the next one is colorful and engaging visual. The use of the character itself make the game visual appealing. In my game, I use Doraemon as the main character, and when they play the game, they need to catch the dorayaki, and the obstacle in my game is red. So student will know the coherence of my game, since when they see Doraemon, they know, Doraemon is scared of red, so they need to avoid the red. So the last one is background music. The Doraemon theme song adds cheerfulness and comfort in my game. It enhances the student focus and memorize while making the learning experience more enjoyable and memorable. Okay, so here's the game overview. So the first reason why did I choose Scratch? This is because Scratch provides a simple block-based programming system that allow me to design interactive activities with visuals, sounds and motion, that all of which make learning more dynamic and engaging. So at the left side of this slide, I have put 3 screenshots of this game that I make. So the first one is the instruction and the intro before I start the game. So I've put the instruction on how to play, what they get when they play this game. So on the second image, this is the level 1 of this game, of my game, and the last one is the second level of my game. So here's the learning focus. The first one is strengthen student mathematical skill, because I want to make a game that not only make them have fun in class, but it also enhance their mathematical calculating skill. The second one, apply problem solving through an interactive game environment. And the third one, encourage engagement and motivation through play. So the educational value of the game that I have made is the first one. It combines learning with entertainment, called gamification, because I have combined by a game and an educational content. The second one, it encourage critical thinking and accuracy. And the last one, it support 21st century learning skills such as problem solving and digital literacy. On my game, they need to play it online. So it enhance their knowledge on how to use the laptop or gadget, since they need to use it and learn it by themselves. Okay, so that's all for my presentation. I hope you have a better overview of my game, and that's all from me. Thank you.